afternoon, everyone. My name is Surati Pangsuan, or you can call me PP for short. I'm awareness and campaigner in Soloris, Laos. I'm a person who was born in a small village when my village is very beautiful, with green and clear water. But everything changed when I went to study in the university. And after I come back to my community, it's very broke my heart. The community that used to be very beautiful, green and clear water, now it's look like a landfill full of plastic waste. And many people just dump the plastic waste alongside the road and river and burn it openly. And this behavior affected to tourism industry. Back in 2023, I met one tourist from France. We have a small conversation together, and he told me that this is his first time to visit Laos, and he was very disappointed because he said that a lot of tourist attractions is full of plastic, and the air condition is not good. It might be his last time to come down. Yeah, and moreover, it's also harm to wildlife and biodiversity loss, and it also affects to people's health. Do you know 10,000 die every year? Half of it contributed to air pollution. Much of it causes by the burn of the plastics and plastic from household. And for that, I want to better understand about the community context in my own country. I start to do a research with interview with the 3 students from university. My research question is, what initiatives are in place to addressing the problem of air pollution? How effective are those initiatives in creating behavior change, and why are they effective? After I do a interview, I found that there are the initiatives or the project or campaign can change people's behavior, but it's just a short term, because some of them say that it's just a one-time event and one-time workshop. They change their behavior at the beginning, and after that they return to do their own habit, because it's a lot of effect from social norm as well. Because some of them they try to change their behavior, but the people around them didn't care much about this problem. And also their friend also mock at them, say that, oh, you are pretend like a good person, take care of the environment. So that is make them feel like they are different from their social norms, so that they tend to do the same habit that the people in the community does. And in New Zealand, I also visit a lot of recycling center and learn a lot of things in the course. And the 3 outstanding for me is that the first one is co-design and participatory research methodology, which is I think very important, because it's the method that allow the people in community find their own solution for their own self problem. And I found that in New Zealand, the hands-on education such as repairing, upcycling, and reuse, the activity that is kind of like practical skill that make people like directly involved in the terms of plastic protection. It's make them more feel like it's not just like one-time event. It's make that the short or the long-term behavior change for them. It's become like their habits, their culture, rather than that just their responsibility. And what all this learning shapes my understanding for my development challenge. The first one is that in Laos, we just think that when we talk about the plastic problem, we think that it just because the waste management system or infrastructure, but actually it can come from behavior, individual mindset, and also social norm. And I think that most of the activity that we do in Laos is quite a short-term event. It can change a short-term behavior, but not require a long-term. And I found in New Zealand, it's very interesting in people, they're kind of like do a practical skill rather than just raising awareness. And they try to make people or community respect for their own problem and their own solution. Like a recycling center is one of the most clearly example that we can see that involve people with the in terms of protecting the environment and so reduce the plastic problem. And my goal for phase 1 is that I want to engage with youth in Vientiane through a co-design process that explore local knowledge, behavior, attitudes in terms of the use of plastic, and also aim to collaborate with youth to help them to identify their own problem and find their own solution for their own community. I have 4 objectives for my project. The first one is identifying excessive behavior in the community. The second one is to facilitate a co-design process to help youth to find the creative solution for their own problem. And the third one is to engaging with youth to help them to practice and through the interactive workshop, which is a platform or a place where they can share their own experience. And the fourth one is to strengthen youth leadership capacity and soft skill. After I do this project, I will involve some of them who are interested in be a part of my project to become the co-designer together in the phase 2, to make them more involved in the process rather than just participation. And my target audience is, my target community is youth among 15 to 18 years old. And the method that I want to use is workshop, photo voice, and co-design. First, after I come back to my country, I will form a core team and build the capacity among them about the methods or the process that we're going to do for our project. And after that, I will collaborate with the school, especially the director and the teacher. And I will create the interactive workshop where gather the youth who are interested in my project to come there and share the knowledge and share experience and find the solution together. By using photo voice to be the tools to find the solution. And after that, I will facilitate and help them to co-design together about the solution that they want to resolve. Thank you so much.